Okay, this next stuff kind of gets into things that I like to do, and this is going to take up a bulk of chapter 3, but we are getting into angle pairs formed by transversals. Now, what is a transversal, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's a line that intersects two or more coplanar lines. So in other words, we have coplanar line number 1 and coplanar line number 2. And then our transversal is whatever cuts straight through there. Okay? So every transversal, when it cuts two lines, forms different angles. It forms interior angles, which you see in green, and exterior angles, which you see in blue. So now the fun part is these angles can actually be related to each other by certain names. Okay, there's going to be 4 of these. The first one is alternate interior angles. So alternate interior angles are non-adjacent interior angles. So they're not side by side, but they're on the inside that lie on opposite sides of the transversal. So the first pair would be 4 and 6. Notice they're on the inside, they're not adjacent, they're opposite sides of the transversal. So then likewise we have 3 and 5 are alternate interior angles. The second one is same side interior angle. Now, I don't think the name of this could be any easier to remember, okay? Same side, angles are on the same side of the transversal, interior angles. They're on the inside. So the first pair we have are 4 and 5, and then the second pair is 3 and 6. Okay, next we have corresponding angles. Corresponding angles lie on the same side of that transversal in corresponding positions. So what I mean by that is 1 and 5. So notice they're both on the left side of that transversal, and this is in the top left of line L, and this is in the top left of line M. So they're in their same spots depending on which line you're looking at. So then the second pair we have is angle 4 and 8. The third pair we have is 2 and 6. And then the last pair is 3 and 7. Okay, so corresponding angles actually can make 4 pairs. And then we have alternate exterior angles. Okay, so these are non-adjacent exterior angles that lie on opposite sides of the transversal. So, like you had alternate interior angles, well, think that same concept, but now comparing your outside angles. So the first one you have is 1 and 7, and then the second one that you have is 2 and 8. Okay, I don't have an example for you for this because you're just literally looking at a figure and identifying which angle pair it is. I feel confident that you can do that, and I'm also going to work a couple examples with you in class tomorrow. So this was video 2. Adios.